What's up, XRP family? Thank you for joining this video for today. And we are so bullish today, guys, because we have interesting news that will actually blow your mind. We have Google on the play here. As you can see in the title of the video, this is not just some clickbait that a lot of people are asking me about, that sometimes I put clickbait. Guys, I put facts. There is facts on this tabs. You can say whatever you want, but every day I put facts on the table, and of course here and there I put some speculation and some rumors that's going around. But most of the time we are building this foundation on facts. That's what we're talking about here. And if you don't like what we're saying, because some people don't like the truth, they want to see actually the illusion that they have been presented, and they believe the illusion, and they don't want to acknowledge that Ripple is the future. So that being said, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Let's talk about some bullish news right here. So here we have Google to roll out fintech services in Japan. Now we have to connect the dots here. Again, they're not just gonna put out, oh, Ripple is working with Google now. No, that's not how it works, guys, because you have to understand Ripple is on the backside of things. Okay, in the future, if you're gonna pay with something, it's gonna go very fast. You can send money across borders, but you will not see that you are using Ripple. You cannot see that. You will use the payment services of another company that is using RippleNet. That's how it's working, guys. That's why a lot of people don't believe in Ripple, but the underlying foundation is Ripple. So here we have to connect the dots again, but it's very obvious. It's not some speculation or some, you know, like some riddle, guys, or something. No, this is fact, guys. Here we have Google to roll out fintech services in Japan. US tech majors acquisition of cashless payment startup heralds more competition. Okay, Google is making a foray into financial services in Japan by acquiring a cashless payment company for blah blah blah. Let's see what payment company that is. Google is in negotiation to buy all the shares in Pring, a Tokyo-based cashless payment and settlement startup owned by Mizuho Bank and other investors. Google hopes to be able to offer fintech services such as payments and transfers in Japan next year, following launches in the US and India. Google's move into fintech services in Japan is the latest example of tech companies using their strong online presence. Now, so remember, Mizuho Bank. Here we have, guys, Mizuho Bank partners with Ripple for cross-currency settlements. Now, what do you think that means? And it was already well known that Japan was working with Ripple. This is not a secret. That's just out there and open. Why do you think Brett Garlinghouse is always talking about Japan when regulation is brought up? It's because most of the business is in Southeast Asia of Ripple. They control 40-50% now of the remittance payments there. Okay, so we have to understand that this is not a surprise. But now Google has been linked to these companies, which is quite funny. Because in the USA, it's quite hard for Google to use Ripple or actually being associated with it because of regulation, right? So now you can clearly see that financial service company Mizuho Financial Group has confirmed partnering with Ripple Labs to try out the latter's blockchain-based solution for payments for cross-border settlements. The Japan-based finance giant, which is also a part of the R3-led international banking consortium, plans to utilize Ripple Protocol's proprietary blockchain protocol. Now, this is what's happening right now, guys. This is, by the way, 5 years ago. This is not very new, but that it's linked to Google is very new, guys. July 8th, 2021. Okay, so understand what we're talking about here. Understand that Ripple is the next Google of payments, or the next Amazon of the USA, actually, in the payment sector, in the finance sector, guys. It's the only cryptocurrency based company that has gotten so far and so many partnerships, like in terms of institutions and financial institutions and governments and stuff like that. SBI Securities, state-of-the-art digital investment real estate STO. SBI will be presenting XRP to all purchasers. Now this is, remember guys, the real estate market in America is $15 trillion. That's not that much if we look at different markets, but 15 trillion is a lot. Now, a lot of people are saying, yeah, but XRP cannot reach high prices. It needs trillions of market cap. Guys, it's very easy for XRP to reach that because it's diving in different sectors which have huge amounts of volume going around. Okay? So understand that. The SEC are on thin ice. They have nowhere to hide. Either Ripple exposed the SEC's corruption or they settle. Let's take a look what they say. Ripple wants to know more. As part of its defense, Ripple wants the SEC to explain why XRP is allegedly being treated different from other cryptocurrencies such as BTC and Ethereum. Namely, the company points to a statement that Hinman made in 2018 suggesting that both BTC and ETH shouldn't be considered securities due to their inherent decentralization. Now guys, we're reaching the time that we reach the deposition. 1 week left. It's on the 19th of July. And we will see a deposition. And by 28th, there has to be regulation. It's an official deadline. And it was also a rumor that Coinbase will relist XRP. What a timing, guys. Think about the timing of everything. How can you not believe in this? And I know that you are tired of hearing dates and stuff like that. But again, we are talking about facts here. 28 July is the deadline being given. 28 July is that we have a relist on Coinbase. Like, basically, this is what will happen. And then the 19th of July, we have a deposition. You cannot disagree that this is a very big month. Here we have Michigan blockchain partners. Look at that, Sinfin and Ripple. I have been talking about Sinfin a lot, guys. And if you want to know more about hidden gems, join our subscription. You will know more about stuff like that. So here we have phishing scams take advantage of crypto hype. Now, guys, be very careful. I'm saying it every video because I really care about you guys. And it has happened to me when I was still a beginner in crypto. So please be careful with scams. It's very easy to fall in a trap because you want to make money. But please, if it's obvious, if it's too good to be true, don't do it and be careful of it. Avast StratLab researchers have intercepted and protected users against a rise in crypto-related phishing sites since the start of the year, with the majority posing as legitimate custodial wallets. Now, guys, we can read all of this and see what to do, but the most important thing is store your cryptocurrency on a hardware wallet. Don't put money in something that you don't understand. Even if they say you get a 100 times a return on investment, don't believe that. Because IDOs or ICOs never say you will get this amount or the coin will release with this price on the market. So don't believe these things. Be safe. Only use known platforms to invest in IDOs, such as DioMaker or BSC Pad. Use stuff like that. Or Polka Starter, by the way. Don't go and put your money and make the transfer yourself to a wallet which you don't know what will happen. This is just the basic stuff, guys. Don't do that. Ripple seeks to force ex-SEC director to testify on XRP next week. Fun facts. Mr. Hinman's deposition has been re-noticed for July 19, 2021 to accommodate his availability, wrote the attorneys representing Ripple Labs CEO Brett Garlinghouse and Executive Chairman Chris Larson in a letter U.S. Magistrate Judge Sarah Nedburn. Here we have the second one. James Fillon, a defense lawyer and former federal prosecutor who frequently comments on developments in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit, said in a tweet, they're saying to Judge Nedburn that they would like a decision denying the SEC's motion to quash before then so they can take Mr. Hinman deposition that day. It's getting very, very hot, guys, and it's just a couple of days. Now, in my opinion, XRP is doing very good. It's not really fluctuating or going lower or higher. It's very solid. We will see a push, guys, and the chart looks amazing in my opinion. Here you can read ISO 222. a new language for better payments. Now guys, if you want to understand more of what Ripple is doing, I really recommend you to read this. Here you can see the link. You can go to it, guys, read what's going on. Just to make it very fast, here you can see that maximizing the benefits from ISO 222 is a marathon, not a sprint. The priority should be meeting scheme deadlines, but this pursuit cannot limit or detract from innovation further down the line. Akin to the IPA market, leaders and laggards will emerge to avoid being laggard. Embrace an open mindset now. Now we know that Ripple is fully eligible with ISO 222, which is very important for making cross-border payments. The world must start preparing for the next pandemic, Singapore senior minister says. Now this is, again guys, they're warning us again of a next pandemic. And what is the next pandemic? Because a lot of people are saying it's a cyber attack. A lot of people are saying it's a second wave of corona, stuff like that. But please guys, don't be afraid. If you're doing the right thing, you should not be afraid, because if you have your crypto saved on a hardware wallet, there is nothing to fear, guys. The only thing that you can do right now is just buy more XRP and you will be fine, guys. This is not financial advice, by the way. You should not do anything or buy anything because of what I'm saying. I'm just doing this for entertainment purposes only. We don't have the luxury of waiting for COVID to be over before we start preparing for the next pandemic, because the next pandemic can come anytime. Tarman told CNBC's Annette Weisbach at G20 summit in Italy. So we've got to use our current effort to tackle COVID to also build up the capacities required for the head of the next pandemic, he added. Now, of course, these people know more than we know. And the G20 summit has been very, very interesting and definitely going according plan to use Ripple, guys. It's very interesting. Potential outcome of the digital transformation of financial services regarding competition, concentration, and market composition. Now, these are all the companies that are related, guys, to the new digitalization era. And you can search, a lot of these companies are Ripple partners. This is just very obvious. HSBC, Santander, PayPal is not confirmed yet. Well, we have Google, which we know now that they are taking over in Japan, that are working together with Ripple. We have some companies in this section here. You can go and search, guys. But this is all the Bank for International Settlements. This is all related to Ripple, guys. Everything. What happens to the price of XRP if or when the escrow is purchased by other banks, governments, organizations? Never say never. It could happen. Now, this is something that's possible, guys, because we all know that 55 billion is in escrow. If you don't know what that means, 55 billion XRPs are locked up in escrow, and Ripple decided to release them in like proportions and not in one time, because that would not be good for the market. This is just the agreement of the tokenomics of Ripple. Now, what we have is that a lot of people say that these are maybe the vault that banks, governments, and organizations will use. I don't know if this is a good thing, guys. For the price, it's definitely a good thing. Price will definitely go up a lot if this 55 billion is going to the banks, governments, organizations. But remember, at the end of the day, it's about control. They want control. So at the end of the day, we don't know if that's good for us, you know. But it will definitely be good for the price. It's just a rumor, guys, nothing confirmed. It's just speculation. It's possible, definitely. Here we have Ripple general manager of RippleNet said Ripple welcomes thoughtful, proper regulation, and they think that's been missing from the SEC. Crypto regulation, which is due at the end of July. Now remember, everyone was talking about end of August, end of September for the lawsuit. But here you can clearly see that something is going to happen in July. So you have to be really ready, guys. Accumulate as much as you can and just be relaxed. It will happen 100%. The final list of assets to be supported on Flare Finance, when it's launched, guys, Flare will like possibly come with updates in the next 7 days, and they will launch maybe in the next 7 days. Let's see. Nothing confirmed. I'm just telling you what I saw on their page, official page, and these are the assets that will be available. XRP, of course. So be ready, because that's also going to happen. Flare is amazing, guys. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next one, guys. Cheers.